damn it.
You previewed the sound?
It's fucking it says it's much healthier. I actually see like shit work. It's working now. It's not dropping. It says they're start streaming. How do I? Yeah. All right. Give me a sec. We're going live.
In 5. Well, all right, fuck. Man, I need the link so I can start tweeting it out again.
Yeah, we're live right now, actually. So yeah, we need to tweet like a motherfucker right now.
Let's see if I can find the link somewhere.
I'll start a live stream. It's on the Cut a Check Show Twitter.
Let's see. It didn't pop up on my homepage just yet.
We'll look for it. Hold on. CAC show. Redo. That looks like it works. Okay.
And then that shit redo. There we go. I'm waiting to see if anybody says that the show sounds like assholes.
I'm gonna be pissed.
The game. But we should be good. So figure out where we're starting. Are we starting with Mark Henry's milk dud?
Let's see. We got 10 people in here liking it up.
We gotta wait for it to cook up a little bit.
Let it cook up a second, because I need to cook up. So hold on.
Good. I'm gonna play some Pokemon.
Man, 30. Damn, that shit jumped from 10 to 30.
I see 19. Blame YouTube.
Nah, it works now. They're saying it's good now.
All right, let's see if I can get some stuff to retweet.
Yeah, get the retweets popping. We're back live. Let everybody know we're the show. Yo-ho. Something.
Okay, there we go. And
sounds awesome. Ugh.
All right, sounds good to me. Everybody says it's perfect.
Right. So what do you want to start out with?
Mark Henry's milk dud.
His face. His face tells a story.
What do you see when you look at Mark Henry's face?
I see, for boxing fans, a James Toney who let himself go.
Oh, wow. Wait, wow.
Yeah, if you know boxing and you know who James Toney is, that looks like James Toney let himself go.
That's a good one.
Thank
wow.
you.
What made you think of James Toney?
Damn, that was a good one, right? That's the first thing I thought of was, oh my God, James Toney let himself go.
Oh, fuck. Hell yeah. All the way.
All the way. And Brian Mazik said, oh my God, it looks just like him too.
Oh,
so
man.
we got James Toney letting himself go.
That is clean.
We got Rick Ross, and of course we got Kimbo.
Yeah. Now, do you think it's because he got tired of his hairline being all the way to the back of his scalp?
Why are you talking like this? Wait till Mark Henry gets on the show.
What you say about my hairline? with the braids though, with the braids / dreads. Do you think it wasn't working for him anymore?
I think it's for a new chapter in his career. I think he's got he's gonna come clean these next 3 years. It's gonna be the final chapter of Mark Henry's career. I think he's gonna be a gang. Imagine if Cena wins the title tonight and Mark Henry comes out and fucks shit up.
We got some unfinished business, fool. It does make him more marketable outside of wrestling.
True.
If you want to do some like let's say
acting.
Yeah, like Goldberg has his motorcycles type of deals. Mm-hmm. You can have Mark Henry do some fucking pulling trucks type of deals. Some monster trucks where he hosts monster trucks.
More badass, bald.
Yeah, he could do all types of gangster ass shit.
Yeah,
but
that's a great gimmick.
It is clean though. That is clean. But do you think it's his wanting or WWE's wanting?
I don't know. I think it was a little of both. I think Mark got injured And I think he really wanted to reinvent himself once again, like before he went through his world heavyweight title run. You know, he got in great shape, you know, and he had a different look about him.
He was in good shape.
Henry looks to be in great shape now. And with the baldy, I mean, he looks like a bad motherfucker. I mean, he was bad before, but now he's a badder. He's gonna make Ryback's bullying look like nothing. Wait till Mark Henry's in the back.
Plus, his eyebrow meat looks to be decreased now.
Wow.
Mark Henry's eyebrow meat isn't as full as it was. I don't know if it has anything to do with the hair or the missing hair, or maybe he trimmed. No, I was gonna say maybe he trimmed some of the eyebrow meat hairs that he had, but he didn't even have any. He was just completely bald there. So what the heck could it be that has that looking like his head looks small compared to his body now? Like his body just looks. Oh no, it's a good look for him though.
What happens if he comes back as sexual chocolate?
He looks too scary to be sexual chocolate now. He looks way too scary to be sexual chocolate now. But do you think that he comes back as face or heel with this look? Full blown. Like with this look, if he comes back as a heel, he would be like monster heel, but like not that monster heel that everybody was loving. Like with this look, they have to make him gangster.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, let's say Big Show actually is helping out Daniel Bryan. Mark Henry comes out and squashes Big Show all stupid. And just squash that whole momentum. Mark Henry would be badass. And he would legit look like nobody could fuck with him.
If he yelled at Triple H to move, he's badass. Move.
He was when Triple H used to bring everybody else out on the stage, he was no selling them though. Everybody all looking scared and shit. Mark Henry just looking at him like, I wish you would.
Yep.
Oh, Mark Henry's badass.
Mark Henry is one of my favorite wrestlers. I watch a lot of his tape now because I love his heel work and his moveset I could do. Like, I like to see what kind of moves he uses and, you know, how he uses to, you know, shine the guys and, you know, how he works as a big man with, like, a normal-sized guy. Like, his match with Cena was fucking awesome.
Which one?
The one at Money in the Bank.
I thought it was pretty good. A lot of people didn't like it.
No, if people watch it, Psychology, it was a great fucking... They put on a fucking match, guys.
What I don't like about it is at the end they had him looking weak. That's what I didn't like about it.
No, because it led to the face turn. There was a reason why Cena tapped him is to make him face. That was the only way it happened, because if he would have just pinned him clean, Mark Henry would have stayed as a heel, but where does he go? You know, as a face, he could challenge, you know, and with this new way they're doing the title picture, kind of Attitude Era-ish, with a lot of contenders for both titles. And I think that's what they're going to do. They're trying to build a pool of talent that any given fucking night they could take the title off.
So let me ask you this question. Daniel Bryan wins. Who does he feud with?
You know, who is the next bad motherfucker? You know?
That's my one. Actually, that's my one problem with both of these guys right now, because they've made it so centric around them, and they haven't pulled like any dark horses that, you know, that might have gripes with these guys. Mm-hmm. Only person I see him having a gripe with Randy Orton is The Miz. And The Miz is too busy getting his ass handed.
What happens if they fucking do this for Sheamus?
Does anybody even remember Sheamus?
He shaved his beard.
Really?
Yeah.
He had a beard? Hold up, man. I'm thinking he had a beard.
Are you serious?
Sheamus had a beard?
Come on, you're joking, right?
I know he had the joint up under his lip, but hold up.
No, you're joking.
Sheamus.
You're fucking with me right now.
Yo, I really don't remember Sheamus. I really don't. Sheamus had a beard?
You're fucking with us right now.
I'm not, though. I could see Sheamus being clean.
No, man. Are you serious?
Let me Google Sheamus. I don't remember Sheamus having a beard.
Oh, my gosh.
Has Sheamus just been off my radar that long?
Come on, dude.
I'm dead serious right now. I don't remember Sheamus having a beard.
Come on.
I'm going to look right now.
No.
Let's see if I can out of this one. Sheamus. Well, I actually started spelling Sheamus too. My bad. He doesn't. Oh, all right, all right. Well, I mean, I know about the mustache coming down. You know that long ass mustache.
That's not. That's called a. That's a beard.
That's not a beard. That's a mustache.
What do you call the things? It's a chin strap.
It doesn't come around his chin though.
Yeah. Where does it come
His
around?
chin is mad bald. Look at his chin. Look at the ball of his chin. There's no hair there. Now he got the Irish joint that come around and go up the mustache. But nonetheless, what? All right. So what did he shave off? He shaved off all of that, like from the lip, bottom lip down.
Everything. It just looks like he just has hair.
Sideburns too.
Yeah, hold on. I'll pull up a picture.
I got to see this Sheamus. I'm sorry, it got quiet for too long. I had to do the Triple H.
Oh, they played that song at the Browns Chiefs game today. I had NFL Red Zone, and they were playing that song.
What song is that?
Triple H is it's all about the game and how you play it. It was random as hell on NFL Red Zone. WWE is all over Red Zone.
Sports events play a lot of WWE themes.
Yeah, do they?
Yeah, I mean, you got the Daniel Bryan stuff.
Gotcha.
That's like they do Daniel Bryan like everywhere. And they've been doing the Daniel Bryan stuff for a couple of years.
Final countdown and the fucking Yes song.
Man, how epic would that be if they actually gave him Final Countdown and came out with the cape?
Mm-hmm.
Well, not the cape, but the robe with no beard. Oh man! But people still probably wouldn't chant.
What happens if Sheamus came back as a corporate heel and he just had a clean shaving?
Depends on his moveset, but the thought of it, I like it. Oh man, ew.
What?
This whole picture just looks like a clusterfuck.
Why? You got Xavier Woods, Summer Rae, Sheamus.
None of them match. None of it go like I can't. These three walk into a bar. What do you think? Looking like that. Looking like Sheamus actually looks gay there.
What? I didn't say that. I didn't say it, guys.
He does. He does. And if he says something about it, I'm going to Mark Henry. And maybe it's because he has Xavier Woods on his side, and Xavier Woods looks incredibly flagrant right there.
Wait, flagrant?
Flagrant. I don't want to say gay or anything like that. He looks crazy, right? He looks a little bit shot out right there.
I think he looks great.
Wow. Now Summer Rae, on the other hand, she actually looked good there.
Yeah.
Let me get a little closer to Summer.
She's actually a good heel.
Let me get a little closer to Summer Rae. Yeah, NXT where they actually let her.
Yeah, she's a good heel. She's from
Yeah.
Chicago too.
I like her there. All right. Somebody asked, does anybody give a fuck about Wade Barrett anymore? Smalls, you brought up Wade Barrett earlier.
Yeah, I hope they do something with that guy.
Why?
I mean, he's a big dude. He's solid. I think he's solid. I just think they need to give him a chance.
I think one of the best things that we saw from Wade Barrett was actually in WWE 12.
Wow.
Can you imagine them giving him that type of storyline, though? I think that would work for him and Sheamus. Actually, it'll work for all of those guys if they were to do something like that. Now, of course, they won't. But I don't know. I just anything that they've stuck Wade Barrett with the exception of Nexus in the beginning, anything they've stuck him with just hasn't clicked. Now, I think that if they would have went with the gimmick they were building when he was coming back, the whole fighter gimmick,
Yeah.
it looked good. Everybody was behind it and waiting for that one.
Right.
And as soon as he comes back, he's out with a fucking big ass jacket and a flower.
Yeah, he started mixing it again.
Like, what?
I don't like that.
Why are we doing that? This man's supposed to be the brawler. He got the beard. You know, he look good out there, and he comes and he has a flower. Whose idea was that?
Yeah.
Who put that in writing and said, you know what? Let's stick this guy with a rose and a big jacket, and when he comes out, he rips it off and says, "Boom." What the
You gotta
fuck?
just give him a shot. I say give him a chance. Like they cut him off at Intercontinental title every time.
Yeah, I'll be optimistic. I'll try to be optimistic about everybody and just say it's WWE's fault because they say, yeah, I just want to stick these guys with this gimmick and see if it. Let the guys be like. Could we let the guys try to be good with what they're comfortable with first and then tweak them a little bit? Like they come in tweaking from the door to the point where we don't even know who these people are.
Yeah.
So instantly, a lot of people just say, I don't like this person. And it's not that you don't like this person, you don't like what WWE gave them.
Right.
And that's why I don't like Wade Barrett. WWE's fault.
Wow. Hold on, I need to take this call. Keep ranting.
Oh, I was finished ranting. But I'll look at the chat a little bit. Wade's potential. Remember his rivalry with Orton before he broke his arm? Man, that was great. No. Nexus was killed by Cena. He had the. Yes. Nexus was killed a bit by Cena because they let that drag on for too long. And when they put Cena in Nexus, it was like, no one believes this. You know, if it was believable, like, all right, maybe John Cena might be turning a little bit. Build up a belief that Cena could actually be leaning toward turning heel while being in the Nexus. Like, all right, I've been with these guys. I see what they're about. Da da da. He starts hinting toward it and then says, nope. Then, all right, I could get behind it. But, nah. The Bullhammer is amazing. They ain't tweaking Big E. I'll murder someone. Here's the thing with Big E. There's probably gonna be a lot of Big E talk tonight. I'm not sure. We got about an hour and a half and an hour before the pre-show starts. But Big E, I think it was good that he came in as a heel. The reason I say that is because his initial impact was against Cena. You know, he came out against Cena. You know, Ziggler's in the cage with Cena, and out comes Big E. A lot of people, including myself, didn't even know who Big E was. But the people that watch NXT, they're like, oh my God, Big E, and they're marking out for him. And it gives us a chance to try to say, well, let's see who this guy is and what he's about. After the debut, it's like it just went a little bit downhill. A little bit. But he did give that impact to say, here's a guy that's here. Like, you know, we had to take notice that Big E was there. So for that, I appreciate what they did with him, bringing him out and having him go against John Cena. And like I said in my review, Cena is a big supporter of Big E. So that's why it made sense. And Cena's a big supporter of Big E now. And since Cena's coming back, I think that might be the reason why they brought Big E back and it's starting to turn him a little bit. Actually, I need to save some of this conversation for Small. So I'm gonna stop
I'm
right here.
talking to you. I mean, I just got in. I was listening to you talk about Big E Langston.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so let me actually finish that up and then, you know, you can tell me what you think.
All right, finish it up.
So yeah, with Cena coming back and, you know, they brought Big E back and they're turning him face. Now, I didn't necessarily agree with the sudden face change because I'm old school. I hate when they do something just like out of the blue.
But it was clean. It was clean within reason.
But yeah, the reason they did it, like when I first heard it, I'm like, everybody's like, you know, Big E's face, and I'm like, why? What the fuck happened? But when I seen it, I said, okay, that makes sense. But I'm a guy, I like build. You know, I like the shit to be built up. So when it finally happens, everybody's marking out all stupid.
Right.
But for this one, at least there was reason there.
Mm-hmm.
And now with them putting him in that picture with main event guys,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't feel like it's being forced because these are the guys that, you know, they're the same in size. You know, it makes Big E looks like that's where he should be. And, you know, at the same time, those guys like Heyman and Axel, they're sort of in that upper mid card where Biggie pretty much is. He's wrestling against the Shield. The Shield has been relegated to upper mid card now. Let's just be frank. They're upper mid card now, and that's
If you're
right.
main eventing SmackDown, you're upper main card.
Yeah, and that's exactly where Biggie is, and that's where he should be. I hope he's there for a while.
Yeah.
I really hope he's there for a good while. And I think that he actually kind of like, how they start guys like with a rocket straight up their ass and then rip the carpet up from under them. I was saying that in my review.
Yeah.
I think that they started Big E without that carpet. I think they started him down pretty low, and now they're probably strapping a rocket to him a little bit.
Yeah, you think so?
I think that they're doing that.
Here's the thing with Big E: if they do strap a rocket on him, the fans are gonna love him. He'll be a main eventer soon.
If they give him the 5 count gimmick, he's main eventing.
Yeah,
he's
great. People are behind this guy. So,
but here's the question: what main event guys could he actually feud with a little bit to give him a good rub?
Sheamus.
If Sheamus Hill, I would like that. That would be pretty damn
one. Big, strong guys, brawler with an athletic. I think it'd be a cool. That's a great mid.
That would be good.
That's a great match. That's a co-main event right there. Because that's just big, strong guys going at it.
If they actually build up Sheamus to be a credible, big named heel, I think that'd be a pretty good match down the line.
Yeah.
When they decide to say, all right, we want to start putting Big E with some more athletic guys, and you have Sandow as a credible heel champion or something like that. That could be who Big E takes the title off of.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it'll happen, but just for matchup sakes, it'd be pretty good to see that happen. There's a lot that Big E can work with, especially like he's kind of a hybrid. He could work with those smaller athletic guys because he's athletic.
Right.
And then he could put on those matches with those big, huge guys. I think that if he put on a match with Ryback, I think it might actually look pretty good.
I think it looked great.
Because Ryback, it seems like he can only work with big guys. To me, just to me, he can work with big guys unless he's selling to a small guy. Like if he's wrestling Daniel Bryan and Daniel Bryan's carrying the match, then Ryback will look okay. Because he's selling all the moves. He's not putting Daniel Bryan in harm's way. If he's in there with big guys, it looks good. Like his matches with Cena, I enjoyed them.
Yeah.
3 Stages of Hell, I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy the ending, but I enjoyed the match.
Right. They were good.
His stuff with Mark Henry, I liked it. I didn't really think it was bad. Some people was, oh my God, why is this a match on WrestleMania?
It was an old school throwback match.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was a throwback, and if you're a throwback, you'd enjoyed it. If you're a newer generation, you probably didn't.
And that's exactly what Ryback is. He came in at the wrong era.
Ryback and Cesaro are throwbacks.
Mm-hmm. Well, Cesaro can fit. Cesaro's athletic. That's the difference between those two. If Ryback was wrestling in the mid '90s, early to mid '90s,
yeah.
Oh, he would be Ultimate Warrior status.
Yeah.
I think so. He had that look for like the early to mid '90s.
He would have replaced Ken Shamrock.
If they went with like a crazy, well, that right there is like kind of like the latest '90s.
Yeah.
I'm thinking way back, he would fit in perfect because he would be more marketable back then.
Are you talking about like when McMahon was announcing?
Yeah,
wow.
I'm talking about
the Ryback. Good gosh, the Ryback.
Yeah, Vince McMahon.
Look at the size of this guy.
Could you remember? Could you imagine him and Gorilla Monsoon announcing some Ryback matches?
That'd be good. Yeah, good stuff.
That would be good stuff. That would be excellent stuff. But yeah, I think that's where Ryback belongs. So seeing him fit in with these now, wrestling is more of the athletic guys. If you're athletic, everybody loves you, and that's kind of what wrestling is now in every company.
Well, I mean, CM Punk isn't athletic.
You said he's not?
He even admits that he's not very athletic. He just works very hard.
Oh, let me see. See, and anytime I think of CM Punk, I always think of Indies CM Punk. Even though like I've been watching CM Punk in WWE for like years now, I always revert back to Indie CM Punk where he was just all over the freaking place.
and not realizing that he had slowed down a whole lot. One, for WWE for their style of wrestling, and two, for his own health, because that dude, now I see why he wants to retire early. He's been taking a beating.
Yeah, he's been taking a beating lately also. 150 watching, 69 likes. Let's get that up to triple digits, guys. We're talking about Hell in a Cell. I'm here with Wiza now. He loves Big E. Too bad we won't be seeing Big E tonight.
Oh, they got to at least have him come on camera. Like, they got to have him do
Have
something.
him drop a promo would be nice.
Something.
A backstage interaction.
Yeah, man, we got to see Big E, because, I'm pretty sure, Big E's going for the Intercontinental title. I'm pretty sure Big E was happy. And, accidents happen or whatever the case may be with Kurt Axel.
I think he got legit injured.
Yeah.
He couldn't. That's brutal.
Yeah, for them to just scratch.
I think Axel was gonna win. But I think Axel probably would have won dirty or something. And then
So your prediction was gonna go with Axel?
yeah, I would have had Axel winning because booking wise, if you go by logic, you don't book 2 title changes in the same night.
That's a mid-card joint.
You wouldn't book a main event belt and a mid card belt changing on the same night. You wouldn't do that. It would lower the status of the higher belt.
How many belt changes do you see tonight? Well, give me your chance.
Divas and tag team are different. I'm talking about U.S. Intercontinental and then World and WWE.
No. I was gonna say, like, do you see a title change coming with Cena?
I think Cena takes it tonight. Yeah.
What about in the main? Actually, let's get those predictions out of the way. I already did mine. I'll do them again.
This is an easy show. We're just going to talk about Hell in a Cell and probably watch the show. Okay. Well, we'll go with Sandow and Kingston. I mean,
we're getting close to that 100. We're getting close to that 100 like range. We're gonna get them triple digits real soon. Thanks for the support, everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
Kicking off the show now will be Kofi Kingston and Damien Sandow.
That's a match?
That's the new match on the pre-show.
Damn. The reason I don't like it, I kind of like that they was keeping Damien Sandow off TV.
Yeah.
Because then when we get that cash in, you don't see it coming. And you because I honestly forgot that he wasn't on TV. Mm-hmm. Well, let me not say on TV, like he wasn't really having any matches or any segments or any build. They kind of made it so that we're kind of forgetting about him.
Yeah.
Then they stick him in the pre-show. It's like, fuck, man. You had me. You fucking had me. Because if he would have cashed in, I completely fucking forgot about that motherfucker. Yeah. And now you're bringing him in on a pre-show. Thanks, WWE.
He wasn't going to cash. I mean, he could cash in tonight. I think that'd be crazy.
I mean, even if it wasn't tonight, just whenever. Now it would actually feel like, oh, shit, I forgot about this guy. Mm-hmm. Instead of having him job out, we just clearly forgot about him. Mm-hmm. And bam, here he is, cashing in. Broncos just tied the game, by the way.
That was fast.
Yeah, they're not playing around.
So who do you have winning this match?
Sandow.
Yeah.
I'm going with Sandow. I don't have nothing to say about it. I really
think Sandow wins too. I think the last time we saw Kingston was getting killed by the Wyatts. So yeah.
He's doing okay against the Wyatts in that tag team match on Raw. He was doing pretty good until
he got lariated to death.
Yeah. One day, Luke Harper is going to lariat somebody so hard that their shoes are going to come off. I see it happening.
Yeah.
Somebody's shoes are going to fly.
Yeah, somebody needs to work that angle.
And JBL is selling the hell out of his clothesline.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Oh man, yeah. So
you're Sandow, yeah?
I'll take Sandow to win it.
Just don't see a reason for Kofi to win anything. Sandow's lost everything. How many wins has he had this year again? Since
he's on a little winning streak, actually. He's won like 3 or 4 in a row.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was it? Like main event or?
He beat Justin Gabriel. He beat R-Truth.
Every name you say, my head is just dropping even more.
So,
go on ahead and say fucking what's that damn Japanese guy's name?
Yoshitatsu?
Yeah, there you go. Go on ahead and say he beat him too, so I can just.
I hope I want to repackage Yoshitatsu, but they won't let me.
You want to repackage Yoshitatsu?
Yes, I have a gimmick for him.
What's the gimmick we got for Yoshitatsu?
Make him a Yakuza gangster
With the suit,
with a suit.
all black hair, or is he still wearing the red?
No, black.
Jet black.
Jet black hair, sunglasses with the suit. Yakuza gangster, son.
Who's his stable? Because he has to have one now. He has to have either bodyguards or some underlings, some jobber ass underlings.
Fucking get Ezekiel Jackson and Mason Ryan. I don't fucking care.
That'd be awesome.
I'm telling you, get those.
That would be good.
Dude, that would be the baddest group. Make Ezekiel Jackson and Mason Ryan a tag team.
There you go. There you fucking go. Why the
then
hell?
you got Yoshi and Bray who have their cliques, and they're fucking gangster as fuck. They're both gangster as fuck. He needs a translator though, so he needs a cool white guy. Cesaro. He speaks 5 languages.
I think we might have upped his quota now.
Cesaro and Yoshitatsu.
They both come out with suits.
Jason Statham and Jet Li.
Because why the fuck not?
It's Jason Statham and Jet Li in the Fast and the Furious Tokyo.
There it is. They fucking just make jokes at each other. That'll make faces.
Rush Hour.
Make faces. All right, we're on to something, Smalls. Smalls, we're on to something here. This would make them faces. This would be some good stuff here. We just put Yoshitatsu over.
With Antonio Cesaro?
With Antonio Cesaro, they have to have these race car gimmicks.
I don't think it'll work because it's not gonna work because right now it wouldn't work. Right now it wouldn't work.
They could get it over in NXT. They could get it over in NXT.
No,
Why?
because that's way too quick for a repackage. They won't. Whoa, like that's like you gotta take Cesaro off TV for a while. That's like Wade Barrett could do it.
Like fucking
Wade Barrett could do
Cesaro. Cesaro just comes down and say he wants to. Like, yo, I heard you be driving cars. I want to challenge you.
What happens if they just did Yoshitatsu and Tensai?
What the hell? All right, where are we going now? What are we doing?
Hold it up.
Now we just turned him heel again.
But they just called him. They just call him T.
Just T.
T.
And are we bringing back Sakimoto?
No. It's gonna be fucking Mason Ryan, Ezekiel Jackson, and Tensai.
So are we gonna do Team Africa versus Team Japan?
Harold and Kumar.
Harold and Kumar. I see it. Oh my goodness. Team South Africa versus Fast and Furious.
That's the gimmick they should have given Cesaro in the first place.
So hold up, time out. So is Aubrey actually thinking about putting Team Air Africa or Team South Africa in the in 2K14?
He did it. He did it in this Yoshitatsu 21-1.
Oh my goodness.
His name wouldn't even, he can't be Yoshitatsu. He has to have a different name.
Yeah, Yoshi just isn't working for me. What name could be
badass gangster name, dude? What's a
Damn. Only thing that's coming to my mind is Kenta. We can never do that.
Okay, what about just Tatsu?
Somebody come up with some gangster ass fucking T squared though.
T squared.
I don't know if this guy is face or heel anymore. I have no idea if he's face or heel anymore. T squared. Yoshitatsu and Jinder Mahal. Oh goodness. Where is this going now? Where is this going? We're sticking him with Jinder.
I think Yoshitatsu is a gangster by himself. He could just have just Mason Ryan, Ezekiel Dak, Tashiro, or Fujimoto, Jimmy Wang. Yes! Call him Jimmy Wang!
You know, Jimmy Wang, a good gimmick for Jimmy Wang. You gotta think of the Hangover.
No, Jimmy Wang. Yeah. That'll be
The Chinese guy jumping out of the trunk butt naked. That's Jimmy Wang.
Jimmy Wang.
He could jump out of Yoshitatsu.
Yo, what happens if he straight up called himself Goku though?
Wow. Then he'd be God. You got. All right. So someone says TNT for him and Tensai. I'm guessing. Now we're calling him TNT. Oh, so now Taker comes back with the biker gimmick, and now we just got a full blown crew. We just got a whole gang of bikers now, bikers and race car drivers now. With Taker like being a job guy, because why the fuck not? Denver's about to. Yep, Denver's up now.
Can he please be Jimmy Wang? That needs to be his name. Jimmy Wang. Holy shit, man.
Big Wang.
Jimmy Wang.
Oh my goodness. I'm surprised. Denver just said, all right, enough of this bullshit. Why did he take the lead that fast though? RG3's pissed. All right. So
this motherfucker drives like a Nissan fucking like a fucking gangster ass car, drifter car, and that's his entrance.
Like the John Cena versus Shawn Michaels entrance at WrestleMania? We're seeing him driving the car all the way across town and then coming in and breaking through the glass.
That needs to be Yoshitatsu's entrance.
That's going to be Yoshitatsu's gimmick? Team Hangover. Oh, my goodness. All right. How the hell did we get into that? I have no idea.
I mean, I just want a great name for Yoshitatsu, a new repackage of Yoshitatsu.
What is that name right there?
Goku Tatsu.
No.
He needs a strong name.
Maddie said Orochimaru, though. Sasuke Tatsu. We're going full Naruto here.
What's the name on the guy in The Hangover? Leslie Chow, right? Okay, so.
Yeah, it's not gangster enough.
No.
Chow's good. Leslie's not.
I'm trying to think of the Rush Hour. What were the guys' names in Rush Hour?
Jimmy Wang versus Fandango. Book it.
Juntao! Yeah. Call his ass Kenji. Yes! Call him Kenji.
I like that.
Kenji!
You gotta have one name. You gotta have one name.
One name. His name is Kenji.
Gangster. Hell yeah. There it is. Yoshitatsu repackaged as a gangster ass. What was it called again?
Kenji. He's a fucking Yakuza gangster, bro.
There it is.
He's got Mason Ryan, who's got the Australian accent. You have Big Zeke. You know, he's got he's an international fucking badass.
There we go. There we go. Book it. We got to get in touch with Yoshitatsu. We got an idea to pitch him.
Yeah, that's a badass gimmick.
Wow. You got to write that one down because I'm pretty sure I won't remember it.
Oh, man, that's a good one. That's a winner. I mean, anyway, I could probably think of a gimmick for the rest of the roster.
My man said Egg Foo Young is a good name. All right, so
Ricky Tan is a good bad motherfucker too.
How do we get here? Where are we going with this?
Ricky Tan is a good name too. No, Kenji, Kofi and Kenji, Rush Hour 2. No, he's a badass. He doesn't do shit. He sends his boys.
Oh my goodness!
And that's a tag team right there. Have him wrestle in suits. How gangster would that be?
And they just loosen up the tie a little bit to wrestle.
They take off their.
He getting serious when he loosen the tie and unbutton the top button.
That's it. They take off their jackets. That's it. They don't have ties normally. Only Yoshita. Only Kenji wears a tie.
Only Kenji wears the tie.
Only Kenji. His other dudes.
Kenji has to get his hands dirty. He loosens the tie.
The other two guys do the Marcellus Wiley like top button. They do the Marcellus Wiley.
They just wear the top two buttons open.
Yes.
And the shirt got to have a little shine to it.
Yeah, and they take off their jackets and if they hand them out to an Asian lady. So we got to have an Asian There's got to be an Asian diva.
Asian diva. Let's bring back Gail Kim. She's not Asian.
Wow.
She's not Asian, but she fits.
What a stable that. No, she's too known to be that role. It needs to be like a diva. You know what? Oksana would be good in there.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Because
She's the translator.
why the fuck not?
There it is. Oksana,
Did
Mason
she actually
Ryan's-
talk? Have we ever heard Oksana talk?
Yeah, with Cesaro.
Did she?
Yeah.
Cesaro
Look it
did a
up.
lot of talking there.
Look it up. Look it up. So they do that. So like when they tag team, right? Hold on. When they tag team, they just take off their jackets and they hand them off to the chick, and she
With one
holds the
arm
jackets.
extended.
Yeah, and then she holds the jackets.
She folds them up.
As Yoshitatsu, y'all don't think Yoshitatsu even goes out? I don't know. Where does Kenji go?
Where does Kenji go?
Yeah, where does he? Because Bray Wyatt has his chair, but what does Kenji?
Where does he?
Where does he sit? Does he?
He has to sit Indian style somewhere.
What happens if he just sits Indian?
With like one of them little Asian little carpets under him. He just floats in like Aladdin.
What? He's Asian. I'm taking you to that place that you don't go very often, but I'm taking you there again. When you say something that's so ridiculous, it would be so awesome. I thought I was the high one.
I got to He's just fucking hovering. Oh god. Oh fuck. I don't know how we got there. Oh, I'm actually drooling a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
How did that happen? I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh, how does Peyton have the ball back already?
He's a beast.
They're about to score again, Smalls. What the fuck? They're at the 10-yard line again. Jesus.
Where does he sit? Maybe he just has a. Maybe he just. I don't know. He's a badass. Where do badass sit? Maybe they just drive in with a town car.
The Yakuza crime lord. Oh man.
Maybe they drive in with the car.
Where does he where does he sit though? Like where's his sit gimmick?
Yeah, we gotta figure out where he sits.
Because it needs to be some cool ass spot where he just
he randomly just sits there.
All right, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Or maybe I think I got it. He doesn't even come down. He just stays on the Titantron the whole time. with the background is dark. All you see is the big chair behind him with the lights flashing down on him. He's just sitting there looking in approval. Oh, they fumbled. That's what happened. Jesus, this game's over.
What happens if he just takes? What happens if he just takes somebody's seat?
On the announce table?
Yeah.
Or in the crowd. You just fuck out the way somebody in the crowd.
Maybe there's an echo. I think you're echoing, man.
I didn't do anything, but I'll just unplug my mic and plug it back in.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Speaking of Kurt Angle,
Yeah.
that link that you sent me with Kurt Angle, how do I sound?
It's great now. It's perfect.
When you sent that link of Kurt Angle, I had to watch some more of it. Why was Kurt Angle so out of control with the "you sucks" though? Did you see him fall to his back and is still trying to get the crowd behind him with the "you sucks"?
Yeah, he was out of control with that.
That guy was happy to be back. I think that if he comes back to WWE, he's gonna bust so many nuts when his music plays. He's gonna come out with the biggest smile ever.
Speaking of Kenji, I think he's just going to have a leather chair. He's just going to chill in the corner, kind of roll around in it a little bit, side to side, and drink a fucking martini and just be fucking done with it.
Now, does his leather chair...
He might even rock a scarf for no fucking reason.
Does it incline? Like, can he lean back with it?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
He's just going to be dicking around. And Oksana's going to be, like, giving him stuff. Like, I don't know. She's going to be, like, massaging him or something.
She's going to be feeding him grapes.
Something. Some gangster shit.
While holding two jackets.
Kenji face turn, he just fucking comes through the crowd. Mason Ryan and Ezekiel Jackson.
I think we just put out a really good gimmick, and I think we just put these guys over.
I mean, that's a great gimmick. Oh, he sits in the skybox.
Nice. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. That's
Who's
what he does.
sitting up there with though?
Oksana.
Like, does he have these other people that's in masks?
Oh, yeah, Oksana will be down low. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Does he have like some people around him that's just wearing masks for no reason?
Why would they have masks?
Because that's just what they fucking do over there.
I think it'll just be him.
Nah, we need more bodyguard. Like, he just needs to be surrounded by everybody.
By
He's just gonna be a gangster ass dude that you just can't touch.
Then you would need a whole shitload of fucking security guards.
Yeah, they don't have to be people. It could be like fucking Gunner and that other asshole security guard.
Wow.
When they were
Wow.
just security, that's what we thought they were. Why the fuck not? Just have a whole bunch of those guys, a bunch of gunners.
Yo, what happens if he's just in random spots? Like, what happens if one day he's in a skybox and the other one he's in the fucking catwalk? Like, he's just fucking in random places watching the match.
His entrance would be like 96 Sting coming down from the Raptors. All right, I'm going too far with this. I'm going way too far. He doesn't need to be in the Raptors holding the bat at anyone. I'm gonna chill. Smalls, how the hell did we spend that much time talking about Yoshitatsu? Kenji, how did we spend that much time talking about Kenji?
I mean, it's a great gimmick.
I don't think anyone in the world could pull that off.
Oh yeah, he can. He was
No,
so
I mean,
great.
I don't think anyone in the world could pull off what we just did.
Oh no, we're just too creative. I'm just a creative genius. I'm too lazy.
No one can have that conversation and actually entertain people enough to care about Kenji.
Man, Kenji
in the Spirit Squad. All right. Who's coming up with this stuff? Denver's about to get the ball again. What the?
Anyway,
That's gotten out of control. They're about to put up 100. All right. So back to I was about to call this thing Night of Champions. Hell in a Cell. How many gimmick freaking pay-per-views do we need? Jesus.
we have a lot of them now. It is what it is. It sells.
Yeah, I guess. I wonder, how do you think that the buys are going to be for this pay-per-view in particular, since the past two just absolutely tanked?
You know, it's going to be a hard one. I don't know.
Do you think that this has anything to do with the set? Well, they're putting a lot of eggs in this basket, but I think a lot of people might have lost trust in WWE, giving up or providing a good pay-per-view, man.
There's only 6 matches on the pay-per-view.
It's good enough. You got to remember they're
6 matches in 3 hours?
You got to remember they're going to pump up, they're going to give John Cena about a good 45 minutes of promos and vignettes, because why not?
I think there's going to be a match added or something. There's going to be something added.
Oh, we already got a gimmick match in there.
I think we're going to have a debut or something. This is the easiest time for WWE to do a debut. They're in Florida, and Raw and SmackDown.
A debut or a return?
One of those. Because they're in Miami. Everybody lives in Orlando and Tampa. So it's fucking this weekend right here. The Sunday, Monday, Tuesday goes Miami, Orlando, Tampa. It's like a home game for those guys. So it's
Let's
easy.
keep this one thing in mind, though.
It's gonna be somebody's gonna come back.
The Rock and Brock were actually supposed to be on this show. If we go back far enough, they were supposed to be on this show.
Right, because Rock's from Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So, nope, we don't. We have these 6 matches that are. Yeah, there's bound to be an add-in. And I figure there's going to be a Wyatt family Miz segment also.
Yeah, maybe the Miz come out, try to talk a little bit, and they just fucking abduct him again.
Maybe Kane can returns.
And this time they write pussy on him and put it on Instagram.
maybe Kane returns. I don't know.
I do like that they're using social media, but to have the Wyatts on Instagram, that's kind of weird.
They have an Instagram account.
That is weird. How do we go from them barely having electricity to having Twitter to now having Instagram? Like, the Wyatts are on Instagram.
I want to know who the mailman is. Who has to deliver the phone bill? Or the internet? Or the electricity?
Well, maybe they pay wireless now. I mean, they found a way to get electric. Or maybe they have generators. They just do it themselves. They run that shit through... There it is. They run their electricity through water because they're the Wyatts and they can do that. Yeah. But Instagram, though? wonder how many women they're following.
I wonder.
You think they see anybody like doing like little twerk pictures? You think they're giving likes to those?
No.
You know why he's dropping likes on twerk pictures?
No. No. Come on. Bray
I mean,
Wyatt,
if you gotta
Bray
be on
Wyatt
Twitter,
be on
like-
there though. Bray's been on there, fucking doing his thing.
Yeah, maybe I need to check those guys out.
He's been being smart. He's being smart ass with people.
Nice. There's there's nothing that they could do would actually make people dislike them.
Yeah.
So deal with it. They're just gonna have to be badass and like it.
So with this card the way it is, what's gonna kick off the pay-per-view?
No, I can't say that.
What are you gonna say? What has to? It's got to be hot. The hottest match on that card right now is the tag team.
Tag teams.
It's the tag team. It's the three-way. Like if you want to start out all crazy, you go with that.
But do you think that maybe they say, all right, we want more people to see that, so they hold off?
Look at the card, dude. Look at the card. Orton Bryan.
The card is pretty stacked.
The card is stacked.
The card is pretty stacked.
That's what I'm saying. Something, maybe there's a Dean Ambrose, Sami Zayn segment in there.
Where do you think that they stick the Real Americans and the Matadoras?
I think they're gonna do that. Wow, they might. That's a gimmick match. They put that in the middle.
Have they ever started off with a Divas match? I think they have.
They have started off with a Divas match.
Think they might have to get it out of the way?
No, because fuck, that's a hard call.
It's just so like this card doesn't.
I'm waiting for
Dolphins.
I'm waiting for Dolphins spoilers.
The card doesn't really give you much room to like move things around. And I was saying like, damn, even with them scrapping Biggie and Curtis Axel, it's still a big card.
Mm-hmm.
And even though you have the gimmick match, their gimmick matches usually go like either toward the middle or toward the end of the card. Mm-hmm. So you can't stick the Real America. Or I'm thinking
they put their gimmick matches early.
No.
The last time the Real Americans in the Santino Kali was early.
Was it?
Second match of the night.
Yeah.
They always do it. I think they're going to start with the tag teams and then
SummerSlam, they had a bunch of gimmick matches.
Yeah.
So
they might start with the Real Americans and Matadoras.
I'm thinking so.
I think that's going to start the show because they don't want to have that match after the tag team championship match.
One thing is they really don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Two, there's nobody for Cesaro to swing around all stupid. And when I say swing around, I mean like a test of strength type of thing.
I think he could swing all three of them.
He could, though.
El Torito weighs 20 pounds.
He really could, though.
I think he swings all three of them.
Who wins the match? That's the question. Yeah, that's why I didn't want them to do this match this early. Like, I wanted this match to get some more heat.
Matadors are gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, why the hell would they take a loss? But then it didn't build enough heat for them to take the win, and it actually means something. But it's like now they're gonna
they're building up the Real Americans with a lot of wins and Cesaro swing and all that shit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about toward those two, the heat toward the match, the heat toward just those two teams. But I think that what they're going to do is they're going to build the feud off of the result.
Okay.
Instead of having it come to like build the feud and then have the result, they're going to build it off of the result.
Gotcha.
I see Montadores winning also.
Montadores wins, and I have a split.
You got a split
I think Swagger and Zeb attack Cesaro or something
tonight.
Yeah.
Why?
They want him as a babyface.
Yeah, but like, do you see anything pointing in that direction right now between the three?
Some kind. No, I kind of see like Cesaro. Zeb's been loving Cesaro more lately, but I mean,
Swagger's always egging him on when it comes to the swing and when it comes to his big moves.
I don't know what to do with him, man, because I feel like they're trapped. I feel like they're kind of screwed in this situation.
I think they probably have to get rid of Zeb. Because both of them are kind of almost like faces. It's like Swagger.
What happens if that would be cool?
It's like Swagger's trying to be heel, but Cesaro just made them both faces.
That would be pretty cool. I'd be down with that. And then Zeb go gets another fucking random 2 people from NXT, and there you go. You got another tag team feud.
Or I don't know how long Zeb's supposed to be around for, or maybe they can make it like a gimmick where they run Zeb out of town.
Yeah, give Zeb some time off.
That, or Zeb could, if they ever want him in the back for creative or anything like that, maybe that route.
Right.
Run him off of TV. Just thoughts of how they're going to split.
I think something will happen with the Real Americans. I think there's going to be some sort of
tonight.
Yeah. I think it's time.
I'm still lobbying for like a all face tag team division. I want all the teams to be faces. I just think it'd be more enjoyable, and we don't have to worry about what team is going to go against what team because this needs to make sense and this needs to make sense.
You get to enjoy the match more. Like if you did the Usos, versus Gabriel and Tyson Kidd. I mean, holy Jesus, that'd be a fun match to watch. You know what I mean?
This way, if you want to do like Cesaro and the Giant Swings, people don't feel bad getting behind it because they're faces. It's fine. Or just take the fucking name faces and heels away from tag teams and just let them be them. If the crowd takes to them, they take to them. If not, they don't.
Yeah.
I think that's Santino and Khali needs to be heels because that's what they are.
What?
No one wants to see them on TV. Smalls, do you want to see Santino and Khali on your television?
The problem is they're built up to something already. I mean, fuck. I mean, the Great Khali debuted against The Undertaker, for Christ's sake. I mean, he was a world heavyweight champion. Santino's beaten world heavyweight competitors. I mean, that's how they're built right now. So by logic saying that they fit right where they fit right now. They are deemed as a credible opponent based on their prior booking.
Smalls, do you want to see them on your TV?
They have a place on the show.
Do you want to see them on your TV? When they come on TV, do you pay them any attention?
Look, Wiza, I'm trying to be nice now that I'm wrestling. I'm trying to protect the business, okay? Trying to protect the business.
Oh, boy. Well, I'm not. Fuck them. I don't want to see them on my TV. I don't pay attention when I see them. I'm the bad guy here. I'm going heel. All right, so you think that the tag team match starts it off? We both got Montadores winning.
Yeah, with some action afterwards. Maybe he swings all 3. I don't know. Something. Maybe he swings Zeb. Maybe he swings Zeb Coulter 100 times.
So, what match do you have coming?
100.
Next? Do we have the Divas next?
Oh, fuck. I'm trying to think.
Let me ask this question. Because this hasn't been asked by anyone. Why was it never explained why Tamina joined with AJ?
Doesn't matter.
Like, she's just there.
Yep. She's the muscle. It's Shawn Michaels and Diesel all over again.
I understand what they're doing. We just went from A to C without visiting B.
No, B was when the Total Divas beat the shit out of AJ in the middle of the ring those couple times. So she got Tamina.
Could we at least see some type of backstage interaction with them too? Like, all right, AJ bumps into her. Hey, let's talk. Something. Damn. Fuck.
Yeah. 1
week she's not with her. Next week here she is, and she's the bodyguard forever. Where the fuck is B? Yeah. Can we get B in there somewhere? Yeah. And that's not just them. It's just how the business goes now. They're so fast that they forget to go to B.
Right.
And they wonder why people can't get invested. AKA Brie Bella. A to C. Bitch was heel, bitch is face. Where is B? Now he's supposed to like her, and they're dumbfounded on why we don't.
She's getting better in the ring, though.
You sure that wasn't Nikki? Nikki actually looked pretty good.
They both do. I think Brie is gaining more confidence in her moves, and she's doing more. But she still does her. How do I put this? Her mannerisms are still heel. She needs to adjust her mannerisms and change them so the audience can absorb the change.
You mean get rid of the whole bullying mannerisms?
Well, she shouldn't do the loser L after she beats somebody. She's supposed to be a good person, and you know what I mean? That's a heel thing to do, is to taunt your opponent and make fun of your opponent after you beat him. That's a bully thing to do. That's what you shouldn't do. I think. What do I know? I'm just some guy who hasn't had a match yet. So who knows?
It's common sense though. You know what you know what you like, you know what you don't like. You're a fan. If they're catering to the fans, they can say, well, we know better, but let's say all of the fans, and this is completely hypothetical, all of the fans in the world don't like what you're doing with this thing. Well, I think now the fans have the power because what if we all just turn off the TV? That can prove, all right, you're doing it wrong. Sure, you know better with a lot of things, but in this situation, you're wrong. So when fucking Denver just scored again. So when you hear those guys like, oh, the fans don't know shit, sometimes it's like, all right, get your head out of your asses because you're not 100% right with everything you say and do. Because if you was, everybody would like it, and that's just not the case.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're entitled to your fucking opinion. Hell yeah.
I just think it's rushed booking. TV is just, TV is a whole different ball game. So I mean, that's how they did it. I mean,
And I spoke about that in my review. Like WWE compares their, what they do. They say that it's wrestling or sports entertainment, and they have writers from fucking TV and sitcoms and all of that shit. But even on TV, it doesn't just jump around like that. Like on TV, they try to build you into something and get you invested. There's A, B, C, D, and E. They bring you along. WWE, they just jump from one point to the next and just skip everything in between. We can't get invested.
right.
We can't. They just expect, all right, one day it's gonna click.
Yeah.
That's what they think. That's what they're hoping for. And they fucking killed Ryback that way. It'll click one day and it just never did. I mean, like for a wide audience. Of course, we love Ryback. Dick Ryback is awesome.
Right.
Well, it doesn't translate to everybody because, well, why the fuck should they care?
Right.
So Divas, who do you have winning?
I have AJ Lee winning.
I got Brie.
Explain.
They really want Brie to get over, it seems. They're giving her a hell of a push.
They've done that. They've pushed her so many times, and they've tried all this, and the show, business-wise, it doesn't make sense to me. I think AJ's your number one go-to. She's selling out everything. You're giving her all types of craziness. So you got to treat her like the female John Cena right now. She's bringing in all the business. The Bellas don't have their own shirts. The Bellas don't have their own merch. It's all total divas, or it's not them. They don't have gear. Like they're not selling. You know what I mean?
Now, everything you just said is human logic. Plug in WWE logic. Because why the fuck not?
I still got AJ winning. I just don't see unless no.
They could, like, the whole maybe they want to give her a good rub with Daniel Bryan. Maybe they think the Daniel Bryan rub will pay off for her.
It has to be I got to see how they book the finish.
But it's a special moment when they're both holding titles.
I got to see how they book the finish. Maybe she's gonna flip the Black Widow into how is she gonna flip the Black Widow into the Face Buster? She needs to. For me though, the finish would be if they somehow figured out a transition from the Black Widow into the Yes Lock and Brie wins with a Yes Lock. I think it'd be pretty cool. Or they false finish with the Yes Lock, and then they get up, do a spot, and then you can finish with the Brie Face Buster. That's something. That's a cool spot.
One thing I don't like is that they have AJ looking incredibly weak.
Yeah. What does Tamina do? So Tamina and Nikki are going to get into a brawl outside. So there's your match for Monday Night Raw: the Bella Twins versus Nikki and Tamina. I mean, AJ and Tamina.
Again. Man. I don't want AJ to lose. I just see her losing. They got her looking like complete shit right now. They got her looking like Sandow right now.
One thing I thought what might happen is AJ Lee wins, and then somebody returns. Something there will be something happening major at this pay-per-view. I was thinking about a Karma or a Beth Phoenix return, but like with Tamina being there, I just don't know. I feel like it's going to be the Bellas versus Tamina and AJ for a second. So I'm gonna stick with AJ winning though. Fuck. You know what? I don't think I can. I think Brie. You know what? Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck merch. They're going with the reality show business, and
Yeah.
they're gonna go with Brie. I'll go with Brie Bella. I'll change my vote. I think Brie picks it up tonight.
You finally you took your own sense out of it,
Then
right?
they're gonna do the Cena versus Bryan. If they, you know what, they might. Fuck. Well, then that interferes. If Orton, that means Orton wins. Then they'll probably do Cena. No. Maybe.
Nah, I see Bryan and Brie Bella winning tonight because they want. All right, they've been stiffing everybody that wants Daniel Bryan to win. All these, I mean, for these past 2 pay-per-views.
Well, let's save it for that pay-per-view then. Let's save it for that. Let's save it for that part of the show.
Okay.
Save it for when we talk about that match.
All right.
The next match, got to be the tag team titles, unless there's an on the spot created match, then that changes. But for right now, what we have, it has to be the tag team championships, right? Or would you do Ryback and Punk first?
Fuck, you gotta do the tag teams.
Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah.
And I would actually put Cena before the CM Punk match.
I think they will.
Only because Del Rio's there. And,
I think they will.
or maybe they'll give that Cena that 9 o'clock slot.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know, the kids are still up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know, they want to see Cena before they go to bed. It's the weekend. Parents want to put them to sleep.
Yeah, but they're always used to putting Cena on last.
They are. But this Del Rio, and it doesn't fucking matter. I say they get it out of the way quick. And, that way it doesn't overshine Daniel Bryan. It doesn't overshine the Daniel Bryan match. The closer you have Cena to the Daniel Bryan match, the more it starts to take away some of its shine in WWE's eyes.
Okay.
And shoot, in my eyes too. It's like, because a lot of the older fans are like, oh, I don't even want to fucking see Cena on this damn show. Why the hell he got to be so close? Why he got to be so close to Daniel Bryan?
Right.
So I think that they keep Daniel Bryan and CM Punk kind of close together. Because they've been doing that the past few pay-per-views, with the exception of SummerSlam, of course, where they stuck Ziggler
They had
and
the
Big.
cool down. They had the cool down.
Yeah, the cool down match, a little gimmick match.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go on ahead with Cena and
Well, we didn't. Okay, so you're saying the World Heavyweight's coming up next, before the tag teams and before.
yeah.
So okay, so who do you got? Who do you got winning?
Got Cena winning. Unfortunately, it would make more sense if Del Rio
It'd
won.
make more sense if Del Rio tapped him with the armbar.
It would, and the reason I think it'd make the most sense is because it'll get Del Rio some nuclear heat, and it'll give him a great feud to finally get, because he hasn't had that feud where he could legit get his ass kicked.
Yeah.
And this would be the one where he could legit get his ass kicked, and it gives John Cena that whole chasing thing that they like to do with Cena all the time.
And it gives some prestige to the World Heavyweight Championship.
That shit's gonna be garbage in a month. Or maybe Cena isn't 100% ready to come back.
Yeah.
And it's a good way to keep him off for the next few months.
No, I think he's gonna come back full time.
Yeah, that's right. Because they got him for booking. Like, they got him booked for. My God, another turnover. Denver got the ball again, Smalls.
I'm watching Arizona destroy Atlanta right now.
They might as well just take RG3 off the field for the rest of the game.
Wow. So you got Cena winning. I have Cena winning. No cash in.
Nah, I think they hold off some more.
There's too much already on this card for not a major pay-per-view.
I think that with so many people, getting
Del Rio and Cena is going to go for a while. That's going to be a long match.
I think that with so many people getting different directions in their character, I think that once all these characters start to cool off and they start to need new gimmicks and new things like that, maybe that's when they start building up Sandow and force his cash in. When they need to start like a new swerve. Because if you got all your swerves going on now and everything cools off, then he already cashed in. We're gonna have to start building up on a whole bunch of new shit.
Right.
So at least they'll have that to fall back on. At least that's just my way of thinking. Not saying that that's how it would be, but that's just how I would think about it.
Right.
So I will hold it off, man. I want when Sandow cashes in, I want it to actually mean something. And I want him to actually get a nice run with that thing. Cause the guy is awesome. Fuck.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And
He's what they want. He's the package. He's every total package.
He could speak on the mic and hold his own against anybody.
Right.
If he could go toe to toe with Ric Flair, when Ric Flair actually got liquor in him, oh fuck, he's good. He's good.
All right. Next up, what do you have coming up next? Tag teams.
Give me tag teams. Give me tag teams.
All
Triple
right.
threat match.
I have a Russo swerve coming with this one. I think Brad Maddox is going to make this a TLC match.
Why?
Why not?
I mean, I see what you did there. I'm not budging on that. I'm not biting. I know what you're doing. I'm not going for it. So why do you say Brad goes with this?
I think it's just gonna be. I just don't. I have a hunch.
Yeah. You. Hold up, time out. Did we talk about any Hell in the Cell, man? You know what? This way they don't have to freaking bring the cage up. They could keep the cage down for the 2 matches.
Right.
But
you know they've gone up and down with it before.
So you think TLC? I mean, it would be great if they did.
Yeah.
But do you think that they would stick Goldust in that?
Wow. Why not?
Still a little fragile, maybe. Maybe he,
He doesn't have to do hard spots. Cody could fucking do it. You know what I mean?
And then you got Roman Reigns in there. Maybe him and Roman Reigns just work the ladder a bit. And
I think Goldust and Roman work together.
Work the chairs and tables a bit.
And you got Rollins.
Hoorah!
He might murder Goldust. He might spear Goldust through a ladder.
You know what? Him putting. Don't call me during the show. Him putting Goldust through that barricade. Maybe that right there was to see if he could take that bump.
It was a good bump.
So maybe they do get some things, and that was a nice interception.
Yeah.
So maybe they do get some. Maybe they do go that route. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it at all. Why are they putting the RG3 back in this game? Keep his ass on the bench.
It looks like they are. Yeah, they did. They benched him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they should. Yeah, they took the whole damn team out. They should. Game's over.
Yeah.
All right. So
maybe they'll do a TLC at in December, because they got Survivor Series. They got 2 pay-per-views. Maybe they'll do a TLC in December. But I was hoping. I still think they'll do something crazy like that, though. There'll be something. Who do you got winning that match?
I think that the titles be taken back to the Shield.
Really? Already?
I don't think that I think that the Cody and Goldust thing was just for a pop, just to capitalize on them, on them doing what they're doing. I think that the titles come off of them.
Okay.
So if I picked them in my prediction, I'm making a swerve now. I think it's coming off of them.
Wow.
I don't see them walking out with it.
I think the Usos will have an amazing false finish. There's going to be a lot of false finishes in this match. The Usos are going to get a good one. They're going to be near the end, huh?
I'm starting to think the Usos might win.
I hope. If they do it, then you put the whole tag team division on notice.
What, that anybody could win?
Yeah.
I think they might win.
You're going with the Usos?
I think they might win.
I'd book the Usos if they want to keep those. If they want to keep the. But who do the Usos pin? Rollins?
Maybe Goldust put him over. Well, that's not actually a put over, but maybe Goldust.
No, Goldust is going to be protected until Mania.
They protect. All right, then if that's the case,
he's going to give Cody everything.
All right, so if they do that, then I say Roman Reigns takes the pin.
Yeah.
The
Again?
reason I say that is because he's been taking pins a lot lately. Let me not say a lot, but he has been taking pins.
Mm-hmm.
And he took the pin when they lost, right? When they lost the titles.
Reigns took the pin when they lost.
There you go. Think he might take the pin.
Wow. Interesting.
And they have nothing with Dean, right?
See, I think he might have a on spot match.
Yeah.
He might have a cold match with somebody.
Let's see. Who could they stick him with?
What about Sami Zayn debut? Dolph Ziggler's on the pre-show. R-Truth got a gangster suit on, and Caitlyn's rocking all the white.
Oh, man. Caitlyn? I heard she got new hair, so let me take a look.
She has all brown hair now.
Let me see how she actually look. The game.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
R-Truth, you got to look at R-Truth as edge up, though. His edge up is out of control.
Let me see.
What is that?
Is he looking like a gangster? Trying to make some sales?
No, look.
Oh, I see what he did there.
What is that?
Oh, no. Really? We doing that? We doing that? R-Truth?
Oh yeah, I think Caitlyn looks a lot better with that hair.
It is still two-toned, though.
A little bit, but she looks a lot better with the darker hair.
She does.
Mm-hmm.
See, on TV, she looks so fucking big.
She's small in person, dude. She walked right by
Why the
us.
fuck does her arms look like that? That is not how she looks.
There's Renee Young. She's awesome.
Yo, they are not lying when they say TV add a couple pounds.
Come on, be nice.
That's not Smalls. That's not how she looks in person at all.
She looks like well, you know how wrestling they always add on a couple inches and weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I said TV adds a couple pounds because she doesn't look like that in person at all.
Why is it CM Punk versus Ryback and Paul Heyman in a handicap Hell in a Cell match? Who you got?
I got Punk. Can we end this thing for a little bit, man?
Punk is really.
We need to end this shit for a while.
I think Punk's gonna get killed off.
You don't think they'll have anything for him to do until Survivor Series?
He needs a break, man. Here's the Miz debating for. Oh, here's where you're gonna get your Bray Wyatt Miz match or something.
Oh no.
There it is right there.
Miz is calling out Bray. Is he fucking retarded?
I don't know. He's dumb.
Miz, we're trying to extend your career here. Just chill out. Don't ask for any more matches. Denver just got another interception and they're scoring again.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. Look
And
at
he's
fucking. And
he high stepped. He's high stepping.
Oh my! Look at him. It looks like he's doing the Eric Young cell right now. You see all that electrocuting he's doing?
He did the Eric Young right there. Wow. Wow.
Anyway, okay, Ryback. Who you got? Ryback winning or you got Punk winning?
You might have just.
He's beat up, dude. They need him for the WrestleMania. They need him for that WrestleMania push. Big E. Look at Big E.
But with oh man, he really isn't going to be on the show. But with Ryback getting so much heat, what do you think? Do you think that factors in at all?
I think maybe he wins and they finally kill Punk, and I hope nobody comes out. I hope he finally I hope an ambulance or he has to get stretchered out, or somebody has to break it up. Something has to happen.
Because I was thinking maybe, Punk takes them both out, but Punk takes out Heyman, real good, and Heyman doesn't return back until Survivor Series when Brock comes back. But you just said that Punk needs that break. He always needs a fucking break. He'll be there for a good 2-3 months until on break.
Look at R-Truth's lean though.
R-Truth is in her vicinity right there. He was knees deep a little bit right there.
Yeah.
He was knees deep with the tipping. Why was he all up in her comfort zone?
I'm trying to figure out why Dolph Ziggler looks taller than Big E right now when Dolph Ziggler is 5'10". Oh, it's because they probably got him up on a. I
think Big E might be. Nah, he's not sitting. Maybe he's sitting down.
No, he's not sitting down. Maybe he's on a lower pedestal or something. Yeah, he's lower. Dolph's on a platform or something. There's that.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah, because even Caitlyn looked a little taller there, and Caitlin's fucking short as
Maybe
shit.
Punk gets murdered off by somebody. Who knows?
Hell in the cell.
Wisely, it was in Miami. We should have planned this.
Will, nah, probably not. Too many hipsters down there right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, he's huge. Will Paul Heyman bleed tonight?
I don't know. Something's got to happen. Maybe
I think
Mark Henry comes back.
There it is. And I did mention, I don't know why I didn't just say it now, but I did mention that in the chat, Mark Henry's the next Heyman guy. And I was just fucking around.
Maybe he's not a Heyman guy. Maybe he just fucks up both guys. There's the Shield right now. Look at Seth Rollins' face.
Dean Ambrose just randomly smiling. They go to Dean Ambrose no-sell face.
That's what he does, man.
Look at the no-sell fit. They're no-selling Roman Reigns right now. They're just showing his cheekbone.
All right, let's knock this out real quick. So
All right.
I think something happens where Punk this knocks out Punk for like till the Rumble or something. And yeah. So anyway, main event time: Orton versus Bryan. You got a special guest referee in HBK, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Who you got?
Daniel Bryan, if they do what's right, Daniel Bryan. And when I say do what's right, I mean like they fucked up the past couple pay-per-views. Go on ahead and reward the fans for sticking with you through this shit. Like no more swerves. People are getting tired of it. It's not even really focused on Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton anymore. It's focused on everybody else.
Yeah.
Go on ahead and finish this thing up. And they don't even have to finish it. They can just start fucking with Daniel Bryan as the champion.
Yep. Shut up, man. My dog's going nuts. I think my dog's trying to tell me the pre-show's on.
Or what do they do with the Big Show? Does he come in and swerve?
Oh, they're gonna do Ambrose versus Big E. Oh, he might.
Yeah.
Wow.
Usos win, Big E wins. There it is.
Ambrose versus Big E. Look at his face. Look at Big E. Look at that.
It's glowing right now.
I need a side by side. Yes, here we go. Look at the side by side. Oh my word.
Big E's getting enraged. Look at him get enraged though. His heart is pumping right now.
Look at Roman Reigns though. Well, look at the snorts Big E be doing. He is getting ready to fuck some shit.
Yo, why does Big E look so pissed? He's trying to look at his face.
He is selling the shit out of it right now.
Yes. Why did Big E get so serious?
How Dolph and Big E are friends now? They had like a match.
Hold up, time out. Look at Big E's mannerisms right now.
He's so pissed right now.
Big E looks like he's ready to go down.
He's protecting the business right now, folks. That is protecting the business.
Big E is ready to rip off that damn jacket right now. Holy shit.
So there we go, guys. We have Big E versus Dean Ambrose. Pick a winner.
Big E. Now you know they want to
Really? Ambrose drops it.
They just took him off of one title match and bring him into another one. They trying to put a title on him. They're trying to.
I think
plus
he looks
that they're trying to figure out how to get the title off of him so that one member doesn't have it. I mean, the two members don't have it, and the other member does. So I think they want the titles off of them at the same time. Give it to Big E.
All right, there you go. I got Big E. Maybe the Shield doesn't help Ambrose this time. Oh, I miss Kurt Angle.
They've been showing a lot of Kurt Angle lately.
They want him back.
A lot.
They want him back.
It makes sense.
Anyway, let's see here. Dolphins has not posted his spoilers yet, so maybe he doesn't have spoilers for tonight's show.
I think on the last pay-per-view he got one of them wrong. Under the last two he got.
The only one he got wrong was the first Alberto Del Rio RVD match.
Yeah, because it was such a clusterfuck. I think that they did that whole entire finish just to fuck him over.
Man, yeah.
And that was so stupid. That'd be so stupid. They did that entire fucking finish just for one guy.
So Main event time. Orton versus Bryan. Hell in a Cell. HBK. You got Daniel Bryan winning?
That'd be best for business, but then it's like, what does Big Show do? If Big Show stays face, Mark Henry comes out. If Big Show turns heel,
Big Show's banned from the building, apparently. He'll be arrested on site or again or whatever.
That's what Triple H tweeted that or some shit.
WWE.com put it out.
Really? Well, if that's the case, then all right. That's protecting. Maybe. Well, yeah. If that's the case, Daniel Bryan's winning for sure.
Yeah.
No, maybe they're protecting the Big Show heel turn, so they don't have to turn him heel since Mark Henry's coming back.
Yeah.
And looking like a badass Yakuza gangster. Here it is. Mark Henry and what's my man's name again?
Kenji.
Yeah, we go. Why not? Mark Henry's not driving any cars though.
He's a bodyguard?
Yeah. Yeah, he walks behind the car.
Nice.
They don't got to go too far.
Nice.
So yeah, I got now that Big Show is if they legit have him, not show up, I got Daniel Bryan 100%. I think that they want to have a clean match here. I don't think Shawn Michaels interferes at all. Unless it's like, I don't think unless it's a mistake, like, Orton fucks with him, he tries to go after Orton and hits Bryan. I just see this being a complete clean match. No interferences, no nothing. And it should be clean. Shawn Michaels is there for nothing more than just being a prop.
I'll take Daniel Bryan winning as Damian Sandow comes out.
Oh, Sandow's coming out now?
Yeah.
Yo, but why did Big E have to look so serious?
Yo, he was gonna hurt somebody.
Son,
look how he's working it. Oh my God, Sandow's classy.
He's doing a Ziggler?
Yeah, he did the Ziggler.
What does his shirt say?
I think, therefore I am better than you.
Oh, that's what it said on the back?
Yeah.
Man, he holds the glass.
What happened to his robe?
Come to think about it. Yeah. He has a towel and a shirt.
I should have done that at SummerSlam.
He has his towel. Why? Look at all that area in his neck, in his chest now because of the towel in his shirt.
Makes him look bigger.
Oh my goodness, what are they doing? All right, they're trying to get the shirt over. I get it. But the towel and the shirt gimmick, that shouldn't be happening. Mm-hmm. That shouldn't be happening at all. Damn, it was much better. I really think that if they would have just kept him off for long enough and did the surprise return or the surprise cash, and that would have been good for business.
Yeah.
Nah, I just think that. All right, so we covered all the matches. Oh, God, no. So we covered all the matches.
Yeah.
Do you think there's ever going to be a chance where Kofi Kingston becomes world champion?
They gave him that push with I don't know. They got to give it a shot eventually, right?
No.
Okay.
Nah, they don't have to. Look at Sandow.
Maybe they need to give him a push. They need to do something. I don't know. His
beard symmetry is off today.
Who?
Sandow.
Yeah.
Beard symmetry is a little bit off.
Uh-oh.
You gotta comb that thing, get it clean. Get that thing clean. Plus, it looks like he's not in his normal shape. It looks like a little bit out of shape.
Sandow's heel.
Oh, but take a look at Sandow. Don't he look a little pudgy compared to normal?
He looks the same. It looks the same to me.
Nah, man, you gotta up that quality, man. Get that thing in HD.
I see it in HD.
You're right. I'm not. Oh, they got that that's 1080. That 1080p. I wasn't that high. Let me take a look at it now. Nah, he drooping all crazy.
You're crazy.
Sandow hasn't been hitting the gym.
Stop.
All right. We ended?
I think so, guys. Everyone go enjoy the pay-per-view and all that. And, yeah. Have a great fucking night. And Isaac, got anything to say to close the show?
Outside of just make sure you subscribe here to the show. This way, whenever we are going live, you can catch it instantly. It'll pop up in your Twitter feed and it'll pop up all over the place. Just make sure that you're following the show, following CAC Show on Twitter.
Yep.
It's
You see it on the screen.
Yeah, there you go. Follow those things right there, and you should be good to go with everything that we do on this show. Even if there's some surprise update in the middle of the week, you'll get it. But that's all I have.
All right. Toodaloo, people.